What up guys, back here again with another Mechwarrior 2 video. This one's going to be a little bit different. I messed up my save file. I don't know how you do this, like I'm just kind of dumb, but I accidentally beat a mission without recording it. Don't meow at me. I thought you and I had come to an agreement. I don't know about this. My Devin's like gonna be a pain in the rear, I think. Yeah, let's start over. I'm a big dum-dum and I messed up my save file by accidentally beating a mission without recording it. I was checking out a bunch of different mech configurations and it was one of the first missions that was difficult, so it was a good mission to actually like test them out. And then I'm just dumb, so I'm like, kill the enemy max, and then I was like, oh, what's this over there? And then it's like, mission successful. I was like, oh, that was the friendly dropship. Okay. Anyway, it gives me a perfect opportunity to show you some of the more crazier mech configurations, because I'm going to use them to kind of speed run back up to where I was. So mission 1, I'm going to take a mad dog with 8 machine guns and 2 small pulse lasers, and I will show you how this works. Also, 2 other things. Doing some research online. First off, I found a patch that allows you to correct the drawing distance, or the render distance, whatever you want to call it. Some missions it's set very short, and actually it's the mission that I just accidentally beat. I'm like, you can't see anything. Like, you have to be within about 300 meters of an enemy before they finally show up. So I have extended it out to 1 kilometer, and we'll see if it has a drop in frame rate, but I doubt it, because like this computer should be able to handle it, and it's not even that good of a computer. But anyway, so the draw rate should be improved. And then the other thing that I have a better understanding of, although it's not a full understanding, is there's some sort of cooldown in terms of the damage you can inflict on an enemy mech with the single weapon. I'll give you an example. If you sit there and just machine gun fire a small pulse laser at an enemy, first time you hit the enemy it'll do damage. The next several times you hit it, it might not do any damage. So there's not just a cooldown in terms of how fast your weapons can fire, there's a cooldown in terms of how often a weapon can do damage. I think it's supposed to be simulating the, like in Battletech, you can only hit an enemy with a weapon once per turn. This causes huge problems for certain weapons. Most noticeably, like I said, like the small pulse lasers. Basically that first hit does damage and then it doesn't do damage for several seconds. And it seems to be different for each weapon. This really messes up autocannons. So if you understand this better, you won't waste as much autocannon ammo. And I don't know that I'm going to show any autocannons this time, but the autocannon 20 does 20 points of damage per hit. But it also fires about as fast as you can push the button. But it won't do damage that fast. So you can shoot 5 or 6 bullets and it will only damage the enemy once. And I remember that as a kid thinking the autocannons were worthless because I'd always run out of ammo before I killed anything. That's because I was just sitting there jamming the fire button. If you line up your shot, hit, wait a couple seconds, line up your shot, hit, then the autocannons are actually very good weapons. And actually it's going to affect the way I play the machine gun a little bit. The machine gun seems to have a slower, or I should say a faster cooldown between shots. But I remember always running out of machine gun ammo too. If I actually just kind of slow down and give like a half second between each shot, I am easily destroying all the enemy mechs before I run out of ammo. So anyway, so better draw distance, a better understanding of not wasting ammo, and then I'm just going to try to speed run back up to where I was. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, strike a local player. Yeah, so this one is destroy, inspect. I have never figured out what the target of opportunity is for the tertiary mission. You can saw a post about it online, nobody could figure out what it was, so I don't know. Alright, and I'm not going to read the messages because that will just slow us down. We'll see how long it takes to get me caught up to where I am when I'm kind of speedrunning. I also fixed my gamepad configuration a little bit, so I won't, hopefully it won't do that thing where I randomly look up way too much. The cat already being annoying. That could add time to this video that I don't need. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and jump. So machine guns have a crazy bad range. So I'm just trying to close the distance as quickly as I can. And then just line up a decent shot. Oh, and group fire is what I need. So that's the power of the machine gun. 2 dead mechs already. And then I'm supposed to blow these up. I think it's about 3 volleys for each section of building. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, maybe 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one's 3. Okay, that one's already destroyed. And then I'm trying to go to Zeta. That would be this one. Oh, see that thing? My guy doesn't do that as often as long as I keep my sticks where they should be. Okay, come on. Got a fire moth coming at me from that side. I might need to just land here and deal with it real quick. Alright. Wait till he's within range. Four volleys and he's dead. Alright, and then we have Nova. So yeah, this configuration is crazy busted. The only downside is you need to have short range. So there's gonna be certain missions where it's not gonna work. This guy likes to jump right when I get close to him, so... Yeah, my cat's being annoying, so... It might be an edit-intensive day. And Nova totally missed me. Alright, it's perfect though, because I use the hill as cover, come over the top, and just blow them away. There goes the arm. Oh, I thought I was done running. There goes the leg. There goes the other arm. Alright. Alright, and then this one we just have to inspect, and then it's time to go.
Primary objective,
Yep.
fire-based package. Successful. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction. Nav, Zeta,
Alright.
reached.
And we'll go ahead and jump our way to the ending real quick. There's our dropship.
Nav, Eta, reached. Mission successful.
Alright, that's the first mission. I will probably cut between videos to make sure I don't waste any time with mech configuration. So there'll be a little bump here, and then I'll see you in the next mission. Alright, second mission, we're going to use the same mech. We can only have 60 tons, and it's a destroy everything mission, so pretty simple. Just gonna hop right into it. So my wife was just telling me this week that the Devon Rex breed is known for not being a very vocal breed of cat. Our cat never got that memo, apparently, so he is crazy loud.
45.44 degrees.
Like, his whole
Time is 13.
head disappears every time he meows. It's just his giant mouth going meow.
Nominal. Group fire engaged.
Alright.
Enemy power-up detected.
There we go.
Power-up
So this is when we
detected.
kill a bunch of the trainer cadets. They actually run away,
Nav Alpha reached.
exposing their back to me, which is lovely.
Enemy mech
Oops.
destroyed.
You don't want to get too much of the backsplash. I got a guy shooting me in the back, but we'll just take care of this one real quick. Oof,
Destroyed.
that hurt a little. Oh, no, that's another trainer. I thought he might have been a... So like they're, oof, fire moths are too fast. The incoming mech, if you see the radar, is the like, trainer, I guess. Sorry for the bump edit. Cats are so annoying. I actually can't catch up to that fire moth, so I'll have to get him later, I guess.
Enemy power-up detected.
So yeah, I just had to deal with cat meowing, another cat pounding on a door to be let in. Same cat then vomiting on the ground, because cats are gross. I don't think my machine guns are hitting. There we go. Here's your arm. There goes your other arm. There goes you.
Destroyed.
Oh, he's coming back to actually fight.
Autopilot
What?
engaged.
Autopilot.
Disabled. Enemy mech destroyed.
Thing about dashers is if you can hit them, they're just dead. Alright, there goes all the training mechs and their trainer. My jump jets have recharged. And then I just remembered, if this is the mission,
Power-up detected.
this is the mission with the turrets, so I gotta do this a certain way. 'Cause those turrets are pretty bad.
Nav Beta reached.
Turrets are probably the most dangerous thing here. Oof.
Enemy target destroyed. Enemy target destroyed.
Just use my jump jets as basically rocket skates.
Enemy target destroyed.
Now, if I do run out of ammo, that could be pretty bad for me.
Enemy target destroyed.
Alright, this guy. You're running away. Just, if you expose your back to me, I might kill you very quickly. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing. They might have a AI to kind of regroup somewhere. Because those, like, training cadets all, like, kind of run off the beginning, but they'll fight you again later, I guess. But maybe it's like a rendezvous point for...
Enemy mech destroyed. Secondary objective. Destroy all enemy mech units. Successful.
Alright. I got a little bit turned around there. Still can't remember if I turned the speed up on this Mad Dog configuration. I'm gonna have to check, because I'm going a lot faster than I would normally expect out of a Mad Dog. Considering I don't have any heat sinks are like heavy weapons, then I might have actually turned the engine up. And I have fewer jump jets than I should because I've only been using them for short bursts of speed. Alright.
Primary objective, destroy pumping station. Successful.
Yeah, beta. Alright, yeah, so if I can get these cats to leave me alone, I think this actually go pretty fast. Do a big jump. Make sure I land softly. Here comes the ground. This thing seems to come in sections.
Primary objective, destroy hardened HQ. Successful. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I increased the engine on this thing. I don't know what targets of opportunity are in this one, and I don't really care because I'm trying to go fast. So that might be it.
Target of opportunity destroyed.
Perfect. I get extra honor points for that with minimal effort. That sounds good to me. Oops. I overshot the nav point. The nav point's what ends the mission, not the dropship itself. There.
Nav Gamma reached. Mission successful.
Alright. Alrighty, off and running to the next one. Alright, next up is that mission where you have to blow up the power converter and then get out of there. First mission I actually died on because it throws a bunch of enemies at you at the end.
Jenner.
So I'm going to try again. I'm going to try to speed run it. I have a Jenner, 5 ER small lasers, a souped up engine, and 10 jump jets. So we're going to see how quickly I can defeat this mission. But I just have to inspect, destroy, and run away. And I chose 5 ER small lasers because I think they're pretty close to the best weapon in terms of efficiency. You get a pretty heavy penalty for having long-range weapons. More heat, more tonnage. Alright, and
4627 GST. All systems nominal.
I believe this is where the power converter is. So I have a cruising speed of 165. And I can do bursts. Well, let's see how fast my bursts are. Bursts of up to 400 kilometers per hour. Not bad at all. Okay, that's not the one I wanted though. I want nav beta.
Power up detected.
Okay.
Enemy power up detected.
Alright, there's gonna be an enemy here. Gotta be careful because I have almost no armor. Oh, there. And the fast guys are actually really hard to maneuver through buildings. But on the plus side, it's gonna be hard for them to hit me, so. Power converter should be over here. Yeah, there it is.
Critical target. Power converter.
Ooh, ooh,
Power converter.
hit the wrong button.
Fire.
I just took damage just from running into it. Yeah, see, I can take me a long time to overheat with these lasers. Come on, come on. There we go.
Destroy power converter. Successful. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction.
Now, if you remember, there's like 4, I don't know what they are, summoners or something over here. So if I weave in between these buildings to kind of get these guys off my tail, and then I can kind of cruise by the summoners. Summoners haven't even powered up yet. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, just... I'm gonna zigzag. And then use jump jets a little bit here, I think. Wait, am I going the right way? Yes, okay. Having me second guess myself here. Okay, so deltas actually drop off. Gamma is where the summoners spawn.
Enemy power
There they are.
detected.
Yeah, summoner, summoner.
Power up detected.
3 summoners. But I'm just gonna blow past them. Use the buildings as cover and jump jets to get there faster. They're shooting at me. Alright. Get a burst of speed.
Heat level critical. Nav Delta reached. Mission successful.
Actually overheated from the jump jets, which was pretty funny. No. Mission's over. You don't get to kill me after the mission's over. Alright. Oh, interesting. If we are underweight, then we get more. That... I just realized there's something that I've been doing strangely. What is this one? Is this the... Okay. I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna do a bump edit up a little bit, but then something I gotta explore here too. But I'm gonna do a little bump edit, so see ya. Well, you guys won't even notice anything. I'll just be able to bump. Alright, back with the next mission. This is the one where you defend the mech that's getting repaired. I think I'm just gonna use an LRM boat. So I've got a Hellbringer with 4 LRM-15s. Yeah, I think that's more than acceptable. And then, yeah, so this is something I completely forgot about. You can add teammates. Now, not in this current mission, since I only have 1 mech, but I just noticed I had a huge honor bonus for only having a certain amount of tonnage last time, and I'm like, wait, I was 115 tons under the limit? Like, oh, that means that there could have been another mech, probably. So, anyway. I might play around with that next time, but I don't think it'll help me with speedrun. And I've beaten all the missions without teammates up until now, so maybe I should just keep doing that, because more honor, I guess. You know, this mission, people who actually speedrun, like I say speedrun a lot, I don't actually speedrun. People who actually speedrun this one, there's nothing you can do to make it go faster. There we go.
All systems nominal.
Because it's a timed mission, So all you have to do is be waiting at the drop ship site at the end of the mission, and you have the best possible time. Alright. Now I chose LRMs because I can easily wipe these guys out before they even really get within range.
Destroyed. Enemy power-up detected.
Just have to recharge between shots. Oh, a lot of those missiles did not hit like I intended. Come on. Ugh.
Nav row
There.
reached. Enemy mech destroyed.
I don't know what that Kit Fox is looking at. Okay. Hi guys. Small laser's not gonna do much. But blow it up a bit here. Okay. Just jump on over here, finish this guy off. I still have no idea what he was aiming at.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, I realized this guy was still active. Survived. Obviously has some sort of laser that is mounted in the chest. Hi. Yeah, you're kind of annoying, aren't you? Let me move off you a little bit. Ouch. There. I actually really wish you'd move away from my friendly guy, because splash damage is a thing. There.
Destroyed.
Anyway. How are we doing over here with repairs? Looks like we're okay. So yeah, just kind of sit around a lot in this mission. So there's still fog, but the overall draw distance is way better. Like, I can actually see those hills over there. See the lovely textures on this thing I'm looking at, whatever it is. Yeah, this is a great mission for LRM boat because you can just destroy the enemies from afar.
External camera engaged.
It's amazing how revolutionary this was at the time, and nowadays kids probably be like, oh, is this an Atari game? You don't understand how good this was. In high school, I remember doing like a multimedia project where we had to make our own 3D model. It was crazy hard. It helped me understand why the Final Fantasy VII characters look the way they do. Because we had like a knight. Like me and Steven were paired up. We had a knight. His chest was like a ball. His stomach was a ball. His head was a ball. We just kind of linked them together, and then they kind of waggled around and put a sword in his hand. we made a dragon that was like super deformed. It was just like a long cylinder for its neck, and then like a ball with like a hole in it to be his mouth. I think we even tried to put some teeth in his mouth.
Enemy power up.
I feel like nowadays you can just like buy like a texture pack or whatever, and like get a 3D image studio thing and a texture pack, and boom. Yeah, so these guys are almost 2 kilometers away, so if I, you know, you just get out here. Whoa, what the heck? Looks like they shot something, but they can't shoot that far. Yeah, see that draw distance is at 1 kilometer. It's about perfect, I think.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Main problem with LRMs is that they're just slow firing. But since
Enemy mech
they lock on, they're great for missions like this.
Enemy mech destroyed. Secondary objective. Destroy all enemy mech units. Successful.
Where is the dust off? Is that it? I think that's it. Alright, I'm just gonna park it there. I might go ahead and edit out the rest of this because there's really... all you do is sit here and wait until it's done repairing. There's no enemies in it. There's no enemies left, so that's it.
Nav Sigma reached. Incoming message. T5 unit has been repaired. Proceed to Nav Sigma for dust off. Sensors indicate friendly dropship has entered atmosphere. ETA dropship 1 minute.
Yep. It's just a lot of sitting around and waiting. I definitely could have sent some more enemies at me in this mission. Alright, here comes the dropship finally.
Sensors indicate arrival of reinforcements. Primary objective, defend T5 reconnaissance unit. Successful. Mission successful.
Yay. Alright. And then we're off and running to the next one. Alright, we are up to the first trial of position, meaning I can't choose my own mech. Every time I've ever started this mission, it glitches out the first time and I have to restart, so we'll see if that remains true.
Trial initiated. Wolf Clan protocol. All systems nominal.
Yeah, every single time it glitches out the first time. So, just fortunately there's no penalty to
Ejecting.
restarting. Otherwise, this would need a serious patch.
Mission failed.
And I don't know, I haven't heard anybody else report this online, but there's not a ton of discussion about Mechwarrior 2 these days, so I don't know if
Trial initiated.
there's something wrong with me and my copy, or just everybody who plays Mechwarrior 2 knows about it, but like the door just doesn't open properly. Okay, we want... Oops, there we go. Let's get the LRMs going. Alright. Just somewhat surprised it survived that volley. So, since I have LRMs, and I think Firemouse just have lasers, I kind of want some distance between me and them at first. Oops. That was the wrong button. Shoot. That did not fire, that skipped my shot.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Actually, I'm gonna go SRMs, I think. That way I can shoot off the LRMs at the thing to initiate the next phase. Oh, I got your arm. Yeah, this isn't a hard mission anyway, so.
Trial phase 2 initiated.
I mean, don't get too cocky, because I think these guys are better pilots or something, because they'll actually hit you, like, a lot. So I'm not going to just sit there and duke it out, slug it out at short range and not move. I don't know if that's going to hit this guy. Nope, did not hit him. And I gotta use my new knowledge about how the cooldown with the weapons works, so I don't waste too much heat on something that's not doing damage. Like that. That's terrible heat compensation. I just switched my missiles for a while.
Sensors.
Come on. Can't overheat too much with this thing or I actually will blow myself up. Apparently my LRMs got blown off. Well, this guy has no leg.
Enemy mech
Alright.
destroyed.
I should just give up. This thing has a ton of armor. Oof. Oh, there you go.
Trial phase 2 successful. Second rank acquired. Mission successful.
Yep. Moving on. Okay, I just made a bunch of attempts at this mission where you have to defend the sensor array dome, failed a bunch of times, tried a bunch of different configurations, and then I remembered the configuration that I actually beat it with last time, so we're doing the Warhawk with 4 ERPCs and 2 small pulse lasers, as much heat sinks as I could cram on there, and some jump jets for added maneuverability. Now, this configuration is going to make fighting enemy mechs difficult, but apparently there are 2 enemy dropships, and I'm going to need 4 PPCs to deal with that. One nice thing about this configuration is overheating doesn't actually do anything. Alright, and we don't have a second to spare. My last attempt, I completed all mission objectives and then ran out of time getting to the dust off. So we cannot afford to mess around. Honestly, this might be the most difficult mission in terms of getting the secondary missions. Alright. Hopefully I don't hit the sensor array. Looks like I missed anyway. Alright. Oops. Nah, not today.
sequence initiated.
Oops.
Destroyed. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence initiated.
There.
Shutdown sequence overridden. Chain fire engaged. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy power-up detected.
Alright. Straighten that out.
Group fire engaged. Heat level critical.
Alright, and then there's that mad dog back there. Every once in a while I want to slip up and call them by my inner sphere names. Mad dog's a vulture and inner sphere terms. I don't know how much I've talked about that. The clans invaded the inner sphere. The inner sphere had no idea who they were. They actually thought they were aliens at first.
Heat level critical. Chain fire engaged. Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch.
Enemy power-up.
But their technology was so advanced.
Fire engaged.
That was the best explanation for why suddenly there's these powerful mechs. So they didn't know what these mechs were called properly.
Chain fire engaged.
Alright. Leave him there. And then these guys are gonna come over here. So yeah, I did up my tonnage because I realized that speed's less important than just sheer firepower on this one. Especially with my...
Group fire engaged.
Oops. There we go. Yes, hold still so I can hit you actually.
Critical. Chain fire engaged.
No, what are you doing?
Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Enemy mech destroyed.
I totally didn't just hit a sensor array with the ERPPC. So yeah, having lots of PPCs, you can like shoot it kind of like a machine gun with tracers to try to get the range on them,
Fire
or
engaged.
fire big wide blast like that.
Chain fire engaged. Heat level critical. Group fire engaged. Enemy mech
All right.
destroyed.
Now, pretty sure the enemy dropship's over here. There it is. Yeah, and there's not a second to spare when you're fighting these dropships. That sounds like they're hitting me, and I do not want to be hit. Oops. My mech kind of jerked up the last second, so I think that shot missed. Yeah, I need to get closer. That crater is actually giving it some cover. So these things can take a crazy amount of punishment.
Heat level critical. Chain fire engaged. Group fire engaged. Chain fire engaged.
Just keep a steady stream of ERPPCs shooting into it. Believe how much punishment these things can take.
Shutdown sequence initiated.
Oh, thanks.
Shutdown sequence overridden. Chain fire engaged.
Oh my gosh, why does it take so long?
Heat level critical. Group fire engaged. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence
Still not
overridden.
dead.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Why is this still not dead?
Shutdown sequence initiated.
Finally.
Enemy target destroyed. Shutdown sequence overridden. Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disabled.
I'm so far off. Okay. Alright, and then the dropship's gonna be just past this guy.
Chain fire engaged. Group fire engaged.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Enemy mech
Yep, it did.
destroyed. Primary objective: capture and secure sensor array dome. Successful.
4 minutes.
Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction. Heat level critical. Chain fire engaged. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Like I said, I can't get ammo explosions, so I'm just gonna fire as fast as I can. Tabletop.
Level critical. Mission failed.
Okay. So you can blow up your person if you override too many times. Oh, good to know. Free play. I think I'm close.
Satellite mech dust. Ambient temperature -154.45 degrees. Atmosphere hostile. Local time is 03:05:47 GST. All systems nominal.
Time is so important in this mission. Like,
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected. Enemy mech destroyed. Heat level critical. Enemy mech destroyed.
hi, Mr. Mad Dog.
Nav Theta reached.
shoot a bunch of PPC blasts in that general direction. Maybe one of them will hit. Alright, let it cool off a little bit. Hi. Hi. Okay. That's the dropship shooting at me. There's no way I'm hitting. Alright. I want to intercept him. Hi. Get him this side. Hi there. Alright, slow down. There you go. Why won't you die? Thank you.
Primary objective, capture and secure sensor array dome. Successful. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction. Enemy mech destroyed. Heat level critical.
Oof. Direct hit the PPC to my face.
Engaged.
Chain fire can just kind of slow down and just fire as fast as the heat allows.
Heat level critical.
8 minutes. I've tried this mission so many times. I mean, the primary mission's not that hard. It's killing these 2 dropships. It's nearly impossible in the time limit. Just wait till I see blue and shoot, I guess. There. No time to waste. Straighten out. And then we're going to jump this way, because we're going to try to take a more direct angle. Basically, it's to the right of Theta. Come on, where are you at? Why do I not see it? There we are. 6.5 minutes, barely. Oh, they're already firing at me.
Heat level critical.
I didn't time how long it took me to kill the last dropship. Alright, I gotta go more 90 degrees on it. Gotta make every shot count. 5 minutes. I don't know if concentrating on one side does more damage. Might be a good idea to test it. I mean, I blew that thing off. If it's acting as armor. I just fire chain. I don't overheat that fast. Three minutes. Oh, is that it? That it? Come on. No. No.
Enemy target destroyed.
Okay. Theta, I believe, is... Oh, Iota is drop off. Okay. I have 3 minutes to get there, which would be impossible without jump jets. I could push my speed up to almost 200 kilometers per hour. Finally got this mission.
Nav Iota reached mission successful.
Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. I think it seriously took me 6 or 7 attempts. So much for just kind of speeding through. Alright, we are on the next mission. I'm bringing a Hellbringer with 3 ERPCs. And I have a friend with a Mad Dog I just outfitted with all Hellrims. And we're going to try to kill this stupid dropship. I noticed my draw distance actually was too low for this mission, so I just upped it to 1.5 kilometers. And that will include the range of every single weapon in the game, so it should be fine as long as it's not causing a frame rate drop.
Epsilon. Ambient temperature negative 30.34 degrees. Local time is
Love it when I start damaged.
32 GST. All systems nominal.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with those aerotech fighters still. You know, and this mission would be easy if I didn't feel the need to do the dropship.
Point 2, attacking your target. Group fire engaged.
I think I missed.
Enemy
Nope.
mech destroyed.
Nice.
Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 2 reporting task complete. Nav row reached. Enemy mech destroyed. Chain fire engaged. Enemy target destroyed. Enemy power up detected. Point 2 attacking your target.
Alright. So we have a mad dog. Let's see. So I have a friend fighting with me, so we'll see if he is useful. Oh, I can see the dropship over here. I didn't realize that.
Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed.
Okay. It can fire at me. Don't know if I want the friend, my ally, to fire at that thing. I think might make more sense. I tell him to go attack that turret. So then I don't have to worry about the turret later.
Enemy target destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed. Heat level.
Okay.
Point 2 reporting.
Gotta turn the other way.
Complete.
Do a little hop to miss these. And
Point 2 attacking your target.
this gives me a chance to cool off before I do another barrage. Yeah, this is actually my third attempt on this one. First one I did a rifleman. Stupid idea, they're too slow. You can't dodge any of the dropship's weapons. And then I tried this configuration, but my draw distance was so low that I had to get really close to the dropship to actually hit it. And it just blew me apart piece by piece.
Heat level critical.
Where'd my ally go?
Heat level critical.
Time to turn around. Do a little top. Make sure none of those hit me. And a little bit. I don't want to get within a kilometer because that's when the LRMs kick in.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
There's just too much junk going on because I realized one of my PPC doesn't seem to actually fire. Yeah, so these dropship missions, probably not worth doing if you're just trying to play the game through normally. You can actually get more honor probably from going under tonnage.
Heat level critical.
Okay, I blew something off of this thing.
Heat level critical.
Okay, time to cool off. So I have 17 minutes, so time's really not the problem in this one. Really just your patience. And don't get within range of its LRMs because, oh my gosh. Boom, boom, boom. So, in other news, work on my novel is going very well. I am on the 5th chapter out of, I believe, 6. And I think I started about 5 weeks ago, so that's insane for me. I think I've already talked about my new process, but basically whenever I get writer's block, I just go into ChatGPT and ask it a question, and it usually gets me going again. For example, there was a female character that was going to dress up as a mermaid for Halloween. And I'm like, I'm a guy. I know nothing about what I might, a woman might need to do to prepare for such a costume. And she's kind of a fashion person, so less costume and more. It's just like a dress that makes you think of a mermaid. So I'm like, just ask ChatGPT, like, okay, this girl's gonna wear a mermaid dress. What does she gotta do to look good? Gives me this big, long, point-by-point list of how to do her hair, how to do her makeup. And of course, very little of this actually gets into the novel, because I don't think anybody would be that excited about what she does to get ready, But, better than she went to her room and put on a dress. I mean, at that point, people would be like, okay, who wrote this? Oh, a guy, of course. So I think maybe, yes.
dropship destroyed. Enemy target destroyed.
But yeah, I'm just like, maybe a paragraph at the most got in about how this girl's getting ready. That's it. Maybe just a couple sentences, but it's like, well, before ChatGPT, which I'm basically using as a research assistant, I would be sitting there for like hours trying to figure out, like, researching like how makeup works or something.
Enemy target destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed.
Let's see. Point 2 should be able to take this one out.
Enemy target destroyed. Point 2 attacking your target. Enemy power-up detected.
Oh, that's right, there's one more mech I forgot about. Yeah, just kind of, instead of doing research for hours and then getting it wrong anyway because I don't understand makeup and women's fashion, I just asked ChatGPT and then run it.
Target destroyed. Point 2 reports target
Run it by
destroyed.
like a
Point 2 reporting task complete. Point 2
female
attacking your
alpha
target.
or beta reader and just say, okay, does this make sense? All right. I think the Mad Dog is a really good friend mech because it doesn't have jump jets, so it's not going to get into my way unexpectedly. It's got LRMs, which are a nice weapon to have. Because you don't really want your friends shooting you in the back. Ugh. Summoners are so annoying. Ouch. Yeah, go ahead and land.
Sigma.
Go ahead and land. See what that gets you. You wouldn't have 2 legs. You're jumping around like that, you got no legs.
Destroyed. Secondary objective successful. Point 2 reports target destroyed.
Okay. Alright, my friend is kind of useless for this part, because by the time he gets up here, it's pointless. Kind of a weird mission. It's like really easy if you ignore the bonus mission. I don't think I've ever brought up this. Realized recently, I hate real-time strategy games. And it was actually replaying Warcraft 1 that reminded me of that.
Destroyed solar array. Successful. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction.
Warcraft 1 blatantly cheats. Just blatantly. As in, they have an infinite supply of gold. In a lot of the missions, at least. And then I'm like, I don't really like multitasking. That's not the way I work. I like to focus on one thing at a time. So when I watch people play like StarCraft and they're like building this base so fast and all sort of stuff, I'm like, I built one warrior. I'm like, that's it. So the few exceptions of RTSs that I at least kind of like, it's the ones where the economy is not part of the real time. So Lords of the Realm 2 is one of my favorite games because you manage your kingdom and then you have little RTS battles. And then Mech Commander, because the resource management is not part of it. Like, you just move your mechs around a map and try to accomplish objectives. The only thing I don't like about that one is the permadeath.
Reached. Mission successful.
Not a big fan of permadeath. I don't know why. Anyway, I started rambling there, so I think I'm starting to lose my attention, my focus. But What's the next mission? Capture and secure the command vehicle. Oh, okay. Yep. I'm not even sure that I need to redo this one for this video, but I might do it anyway. It's just, this mission is like a weird glitchy one. It's not that hard. But go ahead and do a bump edit anyway. Alright, we're only allowed one mech in this one. I'm gonna take the summoner, that's an LRM boat. Pretty sure this is how I beat this mission last time. In fact, this is probably the last mission that's going to show up on my playlist before we get here, so I'll probably just watch this one. So yeah, I don't know why I'm including it, but see if I do this any more optimized, or if I'm still kind of a goober.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah.
Planet Twycross. Ambient temperature 69.56.
This mission is so weird and glitchy.
Local time is 09:34:55.
Oh, that's a generator. I don't need group fire.
All systems nominal. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy vehicle
Oops. Oops.
destroyed. Group fire engaged. Chain fire
All right.
engaged. Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright. Gravity is pretty forgiving in this world.
Enemy power up detected.
One of the really cool things
Nav alpha reached.
about Mechwarrior 2 Mercenaries is some of the missions get way more creative. Oh, I just realized the cockpit's like down on the chest in this back, isn't it? Alright. I like flying backwards. I'm waiting for him to get around the corner.
Group fire engaged.
Nope. Yeah, I ran him too much. Oh, okay, here we go. Take advantage of the fact I'm an LRM boat. Blew off an arm, damaged his chest. Should finish him off. He's only a storm crow.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay. We're going to nav beta, I believe.
Chain fire engaged.
I don't know what the point of nav beta is. Like, yep, nothing here.
Nav beta reached.
So, gamma. And the turrets are over here? Huh? I don't know.
Group fire
Nope.
engaged. Chain fire.
Chain fire is fine.
engaged.
Until I find an enemy mech. I think it goes around the other side of the... Oh, here, I can actually hit that one.
Enemy target destroyed.
Go ahead and tag nav gamma, I guess.
Nav gamma reached.
Alright. Let's get some speed going on here. I was just wondering if I was going to
Enemy
hit the
target destroyed.
mountain, but nope, did pretty good.
Enemy target destroyed.
LRMs are fun because you can lock on and shoot like that.
Destroyed. Command vehicle secure. ETA dropship 2 minutes. Enemy power up.
Alright, this is the one where the guy like appears through a wall or something. Yeah. I don't know how to defeat this guy. Like, that's a wall that he's walking through.
Group fire engaged.
So I gotta wait for him to come out of the wall, I guess. I don't get it. So glitchy. He's just walking through the wall like it's not a thing. Ain't no big thing. Hi. Did you know I was here when you're busy walking through the wall? There goes your arm.
ETA dropship 1 minute.
Hi. Die.
Enemy mech destroyed. Secondary objective successful.
Oof. Now let's see, targets opportunity and I don't care. I thought I said stuff.
Dropship
Command vehicle.
30
Stuff.
seconds.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, I'm getting motion sick. Oh, 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 it's Charlie. Charlie, up in the tree.
Sensors indicate friendly dropship has arrived at dust-off site. Primary objective: capture and secure command vehicle. Successful. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction.
This was, that was the dust off zone. I mean, the dropship's there. Must have a different dropship for me. Gotta ride in style? I don't know. Alright. Wait, what? Hold on, this makes no sense.
Nav Delta reached.
I was at the dropship. I think I read about people finding this kind of glitchy before. I'm gonna step on it.
Mission successful.
Okay, I have to stand right next to it for some reason. Oh well.